Coming to you live from the deep.
That cure. Time for another dose.
Already. You know what it is. Every week, we're coming with it.
Yeah.
Live in our sector. Smoking tree.
If you ain't peeping, you sleeping.
Oh, shit. You heard that? You better get up because the morning's already on you, creeping.
Shit.
Hope everyone's doing nice out there this week.
Yeah, hope y'all staying dry from this rain.
For real, man. I'll try to. It's been fucking just raining constantly, everywhere. I just can't escape it.
Yeah. I prefer the rain, though. I like rain composed to snow.
Bro, yeah. I'm glad it's not really snowing anymore, because it was snowing for a little while there again, and
yeah,
slick roads. It's more slush than snow, really, it was. But it was a good week, though, this last week. I went to this casino, my first time yesterday, up at Black Hawk,
Tell us about it, Lo.
It was cool. I mean, I went with my dad and my grandma.
Nice.
So it was a cool experience. My she's an awesome person.
Nice.
It was good to see her. I haven't seen her for a while.
It was just the three of you?
Yeah, just the three of us.
Okay.
So we did it for the Mother's Day and stuff. And
nice.
Yeah, we had a good little time. I freaking hit some penny machines, some quarter machines. Like I was winning a little bit, but then I got lost in the end, But I was telling my dad, because I was trying to figure out the combinations and all this stuff. He's like, don't waste your time on that. I'm telling you, you're gonna waste your time. And it's hard to figure out all the combinations. You never really know when you win. I was like, Dad, but you don't understand. People win this shit. There's a trick to this. I know there's a trick. There has to be a little trick to this shit. You can't just fucking just pure chance. Nah, bro. Like people freaking come here and they be bringing back money, and they learn, taught themselves, So I was kind of trying to pick up on some things, and it was weird because I noticed something. There would be a certain type of momentum that you can get, right? You get this certain type of momentum building, and if you stick with this momentum, and you could hold this momentum. It'll grow. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed it when I was sitting next to my dad. Because he was banking, on his little penny machine.
Yeah, was he getting it?
Yeah, he was getting it, bro. He came up for $40, $200. He got all his money back and a little bit, know?
Yeah.
And, so I seen him, I seen his bets he was doing. And it was he had a constant energy. When he was winning, he knew he was winning. He's like, oh, there, yeah. And he wasn't. He knew he wasn't. And it's as much as he said there wasn't a trick, it's he already knew the trick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right. So I started picking up, I ran out all my money, the 50 that I had. Then he gave me another 20. And I was coming up off that 20. I got up to 30 something bucks, $40. And then I lost it in the end. But I kind of was paying attention. I was picking up, doing what he was doing, making that same bet, hitting this one bet, and it would hit these certain doubles and freaking they would double your amounts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it freaking boom, it would just rocket. You know what I'm saying? He was just making that same bet at 90 cents. Boom, 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 and it was just rocketing. It would fluctuate a lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but it got to a point to where you were just winning. You know what I'm saying? More than you were losing. And I noticed that when I tried to switch up the bet a little bit and catch the energy differently, it switched up everything and I wouldn't win as much. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started losing and I was like, oh shit. And I lost all my money. Next thing you know, I'm at 6 cents. I can't even buy a bet because the bet's 9 cents. I'm like, dang. What am I supposed to do?
It's window shop.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But it was a cool experience. You feel me? We ate at the buffet and stuff. They had some all right food, some pretty good food.
Did you go higher up in the mountain? Or were you in Monarch and all those bigger ones?
So it was in the middle of the mountains. So you're it's because Black Hawk's this little freaking city of casinos. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in the middle of these mountains, and you're just surrounded. You're not on the. I don't know if you're on top, but I know we passed Lookout. And it's past Golden. Yeah, like it's like in the middle of the mountains. You know, it's not
so
like
you probably went higher up then.
yeah, it's a little higher, definitely. You could feel the elevation for sure. You know, actually, I like elevation. I like going higher up and feeling my ears pop and
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, I like and then coming back and you're like, whoa, man. You feel real high. You're like you were just like super elevated. You can really feel it, you know, in your body. So,
You got the Epic? Is that out here?
I don't think it is.
Oh,
it's right here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, bro, I totally agree. Like, this last Friday, I was telling you I went up to the mountains to do a little hike over at Golden Gate Canyon. And, yeah, bro, you know, it's being up on that mountain, you know, and staring out at the fields of trees,
Yeah.
you know, across the mountains. And, you know, it's taking a deep breath and enjoying that fresh air. And honestly, it was really nice because it was, like, cloudy, but it didn't rain. So it was just really, like, you know, real cool, real...
That's how it was
know?
up there when we went to. Well, actually, on the way, it was like snowing a little bit. But like in Black Hawk, it wasn't snowing. But you could see like the clouds; they were touching the tips of the mountains and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like that's just tight.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard about that house? It's supposed to be like a house that was made like a clam. It was made like in the shape of a clam, I guess. It has no corners or something like that. And it's right up there. It's like right by Black Hawk, on top of this mountain. But we couldn't. My dad was trying to show me, but we couldn't see it because the clouds were covering it. But who?
John Denver's house.
John Denver?
Oh, really? John Denver? That's sick.
Yeah, I guess it's a house made with no corners.
Wild.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I gotta look this up now.
Yeah, it's all rounded. Like I'm like, what the heck?
That's
My
sick.
dad was all telling me about it.
Yeah, I'd like to. Damn, I really want. Can you pull up a picture of that?
I'm doing it right now. Pretty cool. It's all circle.
Fuck yeah. Fuck the world.
I got my bed too. I always thought I seen this post fucking the other day. It was like it's like I may not be much to look at, but I fuck like the government. That shit was clowning.
That's a
good one.
that's a good one. They be doing a lot of fucking.
They be doing the most. They fuck everybody.
No
Hard too.
exclusions.
The hardest.
For real, like no remorse. Oh man. Shit.
Was that that one weed you had?
Yeah, that
That fucking.
Dayglow. Some Bin Laden.
That's just fire. That weed's it's called mac and cheese. It's pretty good.
Making them pussy noises.
MNG.
Untethered.
Untethered. This is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, this video is not for children.
Not for children. If you look at our freaking when we set up the video, we go and we specify like, is this video for kids or not? No, it's not for children. We're doing
Not.
very, very grown up things. You know, we speak on stuff that is might not be appropriate. You know, for the youth ears to land on.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That looks fucking crazy.
Oh, wow, so that's the whole house, huh?
Pretty much.
Wild. Yeah, like a circle on bottom and like a teardrop on top.
Like,
That is wicked. Yeah, people look up John Denver house.
We'll put a picture on like the side. I'll try to put a picture on the side of the video or something.
Huh.
Freaking crop it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I have to just show the people.
Shit. Yeah, John Denver's an interesting cat. I like his music. He has some good stuff.
His music?
Yeah, he's a musician.
Oh yeah, I think I do remember that actually.
Yeah, I always get him confused with that other guy. I forget his name, but he's like a... But yeah, he's a musician too. Yeah, I don't...
He's a musician too.
But yeah, there's a... What's it called? Country Roads? You hear that one? country roads take me home to the place I belong.
I think so.
West Virginia,
Yeah.
Mountain Mama. Oh, yeah. Good shit, bro. I like
Yeah, see, I know a lot of artists, but sometimes I don't know the name. I just know the song. And like when you play a song or something, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I know who that is. You know, I don't know. When I was a kid, I never used to pay attention to, like, details. I didn't care for it.
No doubt. It's definitely an acquired taste.
Detail. Details. I don't know, like song details, fucking song titles, artist names, store names. Like I wouldn't. I just go places, bro, and they just be places. And then you know, like I just remember how it looks. You know, I wouldn't even remember the streets or nothing. I just remember my way by like just how things would look to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm very detailed, you know. I'm very vigilant, you know, and I like to know what's around me and be aware. And so I think because of that, you know, someone asked me like a question about, you know, something, I'll bring up, you know, those things I saw, you know, because I'm looking around all the time. I wonder if, you know, honestly, I think about that. I wonder if people like look at me like, look at this fucking guy, like he's looking around all the time, you know, thinking I'm like tripping or something, you know, like I don't, you know, it's not like I'm like all cracked out, like looking all paranoid and shit, but you know, frequently I do, you know, just see what's around me, make sure that shelf didn't start walking towards me or nothing.
That shelf didn't start walking towards me. I have to fucking drop it real quick.
Give it a quick kick. Oh shit! Am I holding both of these? Shit, my bad, bro. I'm slacking.
So, yeah. One thing I did want to bring up though is like, I guess, hardship, you know, in life, and like more cooperation. You know, like how do you see stuff like that?
Like cooperation through hardships, or what exactly?
That's more what I was looking at. You know, like because I know for a lot of people it's hard to like work with others, especially when you're going through hard things.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's real, man. It's, you know, I definitely feel it. You know, sometimes you just want to, you know, you want to do it yourself. You know, you want to go through it yourself. Mm-hmm. But I think, yeah, if we do realize, you know, because it is better to go through with somebody, you know, to share that, you know, so you're not alone, you know. So you're not, you know, just suffering alone, you know, so you can, you know, someone can help you get through it. Because life's hard, you know. And I mean, you know, we live in our heads. You know, we are our heads. You know, that's where we at all the time. You know, and it's good to, you know, not escape, but, you know, let some vent. You know what I mean? Let some of that out. You know, because, like I say all the time, you know, if you don't vent, you know, you overheat. You know, and then if you overheat for too long, you explode. And that's how I view it. You know, because, you know, and it's hard sometimes, really. You know, sharing and being open, being vulnerable, you know. But it's good stuff, man. You know, it's healing stuff. It's medicine. You know, just, you know, and it sucks because, you know, not everybody wants to hear. So it's finding those right moments with those right people. And, you know, people you trust and love and, you know, which, you know, not everybody has, you know, or easily, you know, understanding that that's who that is to them, you know, that this person does love and care for them. So it is hard, but, you know, I definitely feel, yeah, if you can, you know, you know, like therapy, you know, it's good. It's good to speak, let this stuff out.
Yeah, or like you said, just the people you love, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like that goes a long way. And yeah, you know, because it seems like everybody's just been going through a lot lately. You know, everybody has a lot of hardship. You know, and one thing I've been just really trying to do is just take it easy with everybody, you know, because of a lot going on. You don't know what everybody's going through, you know, and, you know, so like I seen this post the other day, right? It was like, you can wear masks if you're, you could still wear a mask if you have your vaccine and you're ugly. You know, I kind of like, I seen it as like kind of fucked up.
No doubt.
You know, it seemed like it was a little bit too far. You know,
Yeah.
'cause I guarantee that's gonna really affect some people.
And they're gonna want to wear a mask.
It was a little bit too far. You know,
Yeah.
'cause I guarantee that's gonna really affect some people.
And they're gonna want to wear a mask.
Or
They're gonna want to wear a mask.
Or they're not even gonna want to live, bro. You know, like the suicides have been at an all-time high in the past, like since 2014. I forget were you talking about it?
I'm not sure, but I can imagine.
Yeah, it's been at an all-time high, you know, and then everybody, like I said, a lot of people been going through a lot, you know, because you see people been losing a lot of family, you know, and there's just a lot of death everywhere, you know, and it's just like you don't know who's on the verge, you know, something like that could just be the end, you know, that could just be it, you know, for them.
Yeah, man.
Especially if they're like super insecure about their life already in general, you know, they fucking really don't even want to be here.
No doubt, man. Really,
You know?
whatever you put out there, words are important. Words matter. You know, they have power. You know, regardless, everybody's different though. That is true.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's affected the same way by words, certain words. But, you know, words do have power. You know, people are just ignorant to that fact or don't want to, pay attention to that. But yeah, man, words can move people, and like you said, cause people to take their own lives, and it's real. You know, depression is real. And yeah, man.
We've seen words, you know, they've done great things and they've done terrible things.
Yeah.
You know, words could start wars.
Yeah, they can inspire. They can get us to the moon, you know?
Yeah, right? They could get us wherever in life. You know, that's words are like I see words as like the vehicle, like our driving force in life. You know what I'm saying?
Words are infectious.
Oh yeah. They spread.
Yeah. Truly. And
Words are.
yeah, man. Words.
It's just like everything else, though. It's what you make of it. You know what I'm saying? It's how you use it.
Yeah.
You know. So
perception.
You know, it's interesting because actually that's something I've had like a really, really clear understanding since I was a kid. It's the power of words. So like I just always known just how words affect, you know, and I never like to use my words in certain ways, you know, like like I've always been the dude, like I never really like to talk shit to people, you know, because I know how that could put you down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
definitely.
so like it's always been kind of like hard for me to talk shit to people, you know, and plus talking shit's just bullshit anyway. Unless you're like friends, you just fuck around.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I just avoided certain things because I understood the effects behind it, you know, and I didn't want to put that out there. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. You know, you manifesting stuff is real, you know, and speaking to something is, you know, like the power of suggestion. You know, it's words are, you know, I can't say it anymore. They're so powerful. You know, they can do so much. They're versatile. But yeah, it's how you use them. You know, how you go about it. Because, yeah, you know, you could be a Hitler, or you know, you could be like, I don't know, some, you know, great leader here, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Gandhi, yeah.
You know, some of these other great leaders. And yeah, bro, it's all about how you do it.
Exactly.
And, you know, and it's sad that you can, you know, spew lies and you truly get, you know, a mass following, you know, and people, no matter what, you know, they're going to buy into you, you know, and it's because, you know, that's the power of words, you know, words.
Words are taught
Use them wisely.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Listen more than you speak. That's what they say.
That's what I do.
That's what I try to do. You know, I work on it every day.
It's hard.
It is. It's hard. You're like,
bite your tongue, bro. Like, not the greatest, you know, thing you can ever do is not say anything. Like, shit, bro. So many times, just, you know, nothing, you know, like, just don't respond. Not at all. It's not worth it.
Was one time this lady at my job, right? She came up to me. She's like, I bought this watermelon and it's rotten. So I was like, okay. What you want me to do about it? She goes, can you give me a new one? I'm like, well, do you have a receipt or anything? She goes, fuck you. I was like, oh. So I just started walking away. She just started cussing me out, all this and that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just not going to say nothing. You know, because I'm not going to have nothing nice to say. I'm probably, no point in freaking responding. Losing my job, getting a little mad about this petty situation. Just walk away. This lady's pissed. I can't do nothing for her. She don't get it. She's not gonna understand it right now. I'm going.
Yeah, man. Turn the other cheek, bro. It's the best thing you can do ever, honestly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's the best.
It was just funny. It was just funny because, like, she was just so pissed for nothing. And I see her all the time now. She always tries to be so nice to me.
Oh, it was a coworker?
No, it wasn't a coworker. It was a lady who shops at my store
now
all
you
the
see
time.
her all the time?
Well, she's an older lady, so she probably lives down the street. It's like her King Super she goes to all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so, like, I see her, frequently. And, yeah, she tries to be so nice to me. And it's just so awkward because I'm like, you cussed me out. And... like, it's not a big deal, but it's just awkward.
Yeah, it's a weird position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was so funny. I went to the back room. I was like, damn.
Did she, like, follow you all the way to the door or what?
Nah, she said she would tell the manager or something. I was like, I'm not going to get in trouble. You go ahead and tell the manager. You're cussing me out. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I was just walking. Just thinking like, oh man, this lady's tripping.
Yeah.
She's the whole one.
Customers, man.
She must have been having a bad day. 'Cause she was never usually like that,
Yeah.
She's usually like just quiet. But she must have been having a bad day.
See, isn't that wild though that we get that brunt?
I know.
People are having a shitty day. Which I mean, if it's not helped by if we're slow into our service or if we're the last one to get to them or something, you know what I mean? But I mean, if we provide a good service to them, that's always, the good thing to it. Because they're having that shitty day and you can, be the one to bring in that fruit or, show them where this product is. It makes their day that much better and hopefully,
Yeah, I tried to make it easy on her, like I just was being honest. Like I really can't do nothing for you. You said you bought this and it was rotten. That's your fault. Like, why'd you buy a rotten watermelon?
Like in reality, shit. You have a customer service desk? Oh man, customer service over here.
No, for real though. Customer service would have, freaking accommodated real quickly. And just like, give her a freaking watermelon.
Yeah, give her a shit. Get out of here.
Guaranteed she got her a freaking
Appease
watermelon.
this woman.
Bro, but some people do that. Like there was this one lady who used to freaking she used to come in. She would bring half a watermelon, bro.
Yeah, half.
I'd be like, this watermelon was bad. Can I get a new watermelon? And she wouldn't have a receipt or nothing, bro. And like, we gave her watermelon countless times, right? We just give it to her. This shit is like half eaten, bro. Like, just a half a watermelon. Like, where's the rest of it? She's like, it's in the trash. No, you probably ate it. And this half went bad. And you're like, oh, it's bad.
Jeez.
But yeah, we ended up having to stop.
Yeah.
The freaking manager, or the store manager was like, we're going to have to cut that lady off. When you see her come in, don't let her get no watermelon. I swear,
That's
bro.
funny. He got a picture of it shit up.
It was crazy, bro. She fucking coming with his half-eaten watermelon, rotten.
Yeah,
In
some
the King
people,
Super's
man.
bag.
I got it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. It's like, why'd you buy this one?
How'd you get it like this? I don't even get it. That just doesn't make sense.
I don't see any like that ever. Like we got something that's sitting in the dumpster that look like that.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I smashed one against the trash wall the other day. It was like that, but nah, man.
Oh, shit, dude. People.
Watermelons are some of the most disgusting things to clean up in produce, though.
Yeah, when they go bad.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really seen a watermelon go bad.
Watermelons and pumpkins, bro.
Yeah.
Worst. Ugh. Gross. Because they'll be in these big ass boxes on pallets, right?
Yeah.
Freaking. They'll be all piled on top of each other, so you'll have one that's smashed at the bottom, and it's just freaking gross. Gross, bro. The smell.
Funny.
Yeah, I hate watermelon. Cleaning up freaking watermelon. It's nasty.
That reminds me, one time with pumpkins, we were unloading the truck, and like it was double stacked, so there's one on top of the other, and this was like I was starting off, so I didn't even know how to use a jack before I started there, and so they showed me, and like this was like maybe like a weekend. I'm thinking I'm all cool now, and so I'm all pulling it, and I get to this corner, nobody's coming, cool, and then I like. I whip it all quick. I'm not thinking it's a huge ass pallet. And then it goes, it like dumps all over. I'm like,
You're funny.
Yeah,
you got
bro.
freaking.
Luckily, nobody was there. And it was like, oh, man, weak. They got to pick all them up, put the thing up, and set up this pallet, and put that other one down. I got to move that one separately.
That sucks. I think I've dropped a pallet actually too. It was like half filled with like apples on one side, had a whole bunch of apples, and then just empty boxes.
Oh.
And I was coming around the corner, and it just fell onto the freaking the meat section. And how they have those little freaking things. It fell on there in front of the customer, in front of everybody, bro. Like I was like, I thought I was cool. I was like in my zone. I was like in my head, like rapping or something. And then I freaking turned the corner, and freaking dropped the apples and everything. I'm like, fuck. I look so stupid.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
It wasn't that bad though. I picked it up. It was just like boxes. Like they didn't spill out or nothing,
Oh, this box landed on the meat?
No, yeah, the boxes landed on the meat and the apples kind of just fell out. Or like, but they didn't fall out the boxes. But they're like sealed with tape and freaking wires or like these like, they're not like wire. It's like plastic freaking, kind of like a twist tie almost. But it like tapes on itself or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. But I think my worst actually like drop at my store was when I dropped 30 cases of blueberries, and it was just fucking a flood.
They were in your hands?
Nah, they were on my cart.
Oh.
I think I forget exactly how they fall. I think I was turning the corner.
Were
I
they
had them
stacked up?
stacked all tall on my cart, and freaking it just. I just looked. I was like, and like there was a couple of cashiers at the customer service desk. They're like shaking their head. I was like, man, just an ocean of blueberries everywhere.
That brings me to a good topic though. Waste, man. Like shit, bro. How much waste there is?
Whoa.
Like just from like people, like sorry ass customers who just get stuff and drop their cart with a bunch of cold ass things in it. Like you assholes. Like man.
I hate when I drop shit, bro.
Oh, I agree. I try never to.
Yeah.
Man, or if so, I'm trying to catch that shit.
Yeah, for real. I'm trying to catch it. My freaking cat-like reflexes. Spidey senses. I grow a freaking third arm on my back to catch that shit.
Unfold out.
Got it. I had to make a way. I had to make a way. Couldn't let it happen, man. Couldn't let those blueberries fall again. I ain't letting that happen.
Man.
But yeah, we go through a lot of stuff, at stores. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We just throw it into the freaking compost or the trash.
I mean, I know where I work that they donate some of it to like a wildlife sanctuary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a certain amount of it, like some stuff that actually, is put in the claims bins and actually gets taken back and is, somewhat salvageable, or that isn't too bad that they feel they will take it. I'm pretty sure there's other places too, but
Yeah, see, I thought King Supers did something like that too. I think some stores do. I don't know if ours does. I don't know if they do for like wildlife. I know they donate it though to like I think the homeless or something. I'm not too sure exactly.
I can imagine, like the mental health and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's a lot of waste. It's
yeah.
crazy.
But we compost a lot of shit. So that goes to
You
like
guys compost?
soils. Yeah, so that goes to like
Interesting.
soils and stuff, you know.
Yeah, we don't compost. Maybe bring that up.
Yeah. Compost is
Yeah, right.
pretty alright.
That's crazy.
It doesn't help because everybody be just throwing boxes in the fucking compost.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Losers.
Like, I honestly, from the start, they told us not to throw boxes in compost.
Is it like a baler or something?
What?
Is it a baler or what is it?
No, it's like they're just trash cans that are outside.
Oh, okay. People
Yeah.
just throw like plastic and shit in it.
You're not supposed to throw plastic or paper or boxes or anything in it. It's just supposed to be fruit and like food, you know, or like with the flowers, they throw flowers in there, and like meats but just food really.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but people would just be throwing boxes and they're like, oh yeah, they said we could throw boxes in here, and I'm just like, I don't even get it because they said we couldn't, and they said we could throw these wax boxes, and they tell me department they could throw their boxes in there, but we can't throw our boxes in there, and I'm like, what? I don't know. I just don't get it, so I don't throw my boxes in there. That's all I know.
Stupid.
or no plastic. It makes sense to me, you know. Like I wouldn't throw that in there. I mean, I guess the box it might deteriorate. You know, it'll deteriorate faster than plastic for sure.
Yeah. I mean, maybe those ones like biodegradable or something, but that's not.
Bro. They're regular fucking
Doesn't make no
cardboard ass
goddamn
boxes.
sense to me.
Regular, because the wax boxes. That's what the wax boxes are. They're biodegradable. You know, that's why they said that we could throw those in there, but then they said we couldn't anymore. And no, I don't get it.
No, just throwing everything. It's free for all.
Yep, it's whatever.
Fuckers.
I still don't do it. I still don't do it. Anything is possible.
Oh, yes, believe it.
Yeah, 2014. Yep, I was right. I was right. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that. But, SPM, new project. Let's see. Yeah, the County Boys. SPM and the County Boys.
Interesting.
So, yes, he has like...
So it's like a joint album?
He has like a couple other people rapping on it and stuff. And he's on the phone. You can hear him. He's rapping on the phone.
Like, what's his name? X-Rated.
Yeah. But it's weird because he didn't do Son of Norma on the phone.
Yeah. Maybe he did. Maybe it made it sound good.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Good mixing.
I swear it didn't sound like he was on the phone, though. At all. With Son of Norma.
Yeah.
He must have
fences.
fucking... His mixer must be freaking... God or something. I don't freaking know. His mixer must be some freaking genius, super intelligent mixing genius that comes from Saturn. And...
The Mix Master.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit sounded like he was out. He even has videos.
Yeah, but I don't think he's in any of them, is he?
I swear he was in them.
I know he wasn't in one of them.
Yeah, I know he was one of them where he was in the jail.
Yeah, well,
a
yeah,
video
I
from the
mean,
jail.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's secretly been out. Maybe
Secretly
it's
been
a
out.
conspiracy.
I know. That'd be crazy, bro. The whole time, SPM just been underground, off the grid.
I'd say 36. Okay. Lost. Huh.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes, good times.
What's your favorite restaurant, bro?
My favorite restaurant, honestly, it's a tie between. Okay, honestly, it's probably Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Yeah. Then it's a close second between Chili's and Olive Garden. Yeah.
Those are good ones too.
Yeah, what about you?
You know, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. I do not have a favorite restaurant yet.
Still looking, exploring.
Yeah, still exploring, still learning. I've been to a lot of good places, you know. Yeah, I like Olive Garden. I like the Golden Corral too. I like Chili's. Like, all the places are fire. Freaking
Hell
Chili's. There's another place too.
Applebee's.
I ate there. I can't remember Applebee's. I was like 12 when I ate there, and I didn't care. I didn't care to remember shit like that. I was like, it's just food. It's just food. Whatever. I guess I'll take this. I was so pissed as a kid. Mad at everything. Mad at life. Everything around me. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm so happy. I'm like a little more chill now. You know, I'm like, yeah. Chill.
Sure. It's good stuff, man. It's hard, you know. It's, you know, when no one teaches you how to deal with emotions, it's hard. You know, you find your own ways, or you don't.
Yeah.
But,
I'm glad I started paying attention though. You know, because like that's what helped me. I feel like learn the most in my life. You know, because I started paying attention to just everything. Like how you say you look at you want to know what's around you. You know, and you just pay attention. You know, and when you pay attention, you know more. You know what I'm saying? And you're able to understand more. So like. That's why I started just paying attention to how, like that's how I learned that how responding to certain emotions were unhealthy or not. You know what I'm saying? Is because I had those unhealthy experiences, and then I seen them, and then I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to respond like that. You know, I want to try and do something different. Let me try it this way. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, yeah, it just takes time. You know, just paying attention to anything. That's that. Regardless of what it is you're learning, you got to pay attention if you want to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you want to learn how to deal with emotions, you just got to pay attention to how you deal with emotions. You know, and see if that's really how you want to deal with them, or if that really worked out well for you. You know.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, you gotta find out. And I mean, yeah.
They say to know thyself. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the greatest axioms, you know, in eternity.
Yeah, man. You gotta explore. You gotta try some things.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't limit yourself. If you truly want to maximize your potential.
Bruce Lee said, there's no limits, only plateaus. Only plateaus. That was deep. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's true. You know, because you only get to a place, you know, but you can still go higher. You can still go beyond. Once you get to this place, unless you just want to stay there. I mean, he also said you're not meant to just pack up and stay there. You know, you meant to, you know, chill, hang out, maybe relax for a bit, you know, but you got to move on.
Yeah, man. You gotta be like water.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Bruce Lee, bro, he was on some shit for real.
He was on to something.
He wasn't even on nothing. He was just like,
yeah, he knew.
He just knew a lot.
He was present.
He was really intelligent. Yeah, and he was present, and he just seemed, from what I see, you know, he paid attention a lot in life. You know, he learned a lot from everything. That's why he was able to make his own fighting style. He learned every single fighting style. You know what I'm saying? And freaking was able to incorporate all that and make his own. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot of just dedication, time, discipline. You know, to do something like that. Bruce Lee is freaking. He's an interesting guy. Amazing. He's definitely freaking a great figure. You know, he took freaking martial arts and fighting to new heights. You know, he's the one who brought it over to the U.S. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Bruce Lee, we wouldn't be learning freaking Wing Chun. You know?
Interesting. Yeah, man, Bruce Lee he did a lot.
Yeah. Like my brother was saying, he was like, yeah, they did. He got a lot of backlash from his country when he started bringing it and teaching it over here, they didn't want him to teach it to the Americans. You know, they didn't want us to know all these fighting styles because it gives us an advantage.
Yeah, it's interesting. Fighting styles.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, yeah, technique. You know, perfected through the ages. Proven.
Yeah, right. By all these different people, you know, figures in history, not even remembered, or documented, probably, who helped freaking contribute to fighting and what it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way everyone's documented, bro. Every single figure who influenced it. There's no way.
Yeah.
We don't even have how much years of recorded history? 5,000.
Something like that.
So yeah, there's no way. That's not all of history. That's recorded history.
Yeah, man. There could have been tons before.
Who knows how old this planet is? They be freaking contradicting themselves all the time. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. It's always changing.
Some say it's 200 billion. Some say it's 6,000.
Yeah. It's another thing. It's like perception. You know, what you choose to believe.
It's a crazy experience, perception.
Oh, yeah. Perspective,
perception, belief.
Yeah.
You know, how we see things. So it's it's insane.
It is, man. That's what we decide to go to war over. You know?
Sometimes it's sad. What can we do, man? Gotta do better.
Yeah, we gotta be better.
Definitely.
We can be. You know, it just takes time and, you know, acknowledgement, knowing the history so you don't repeat it again.
Yeah, that's something I definitely understand now. You know, because I used to hate paying attention to history class. I was like, man. But I understand. You know, I felt like, I guess what bored me in history was they just taught us it. You know, they didn't make you think about it, really. You know what I'm saying? They just spat it at you. You know, regurgitated it. Fucking boom. You know this, right? Yeah, this happened. But it didn't make you think about it. It didn't make you think about why it happened, or could it have happened better? You know what I'm saying? Did this need to happen? You know, this war. You know what I'm saying? The purpose behind this war. You know, they don't go in depth in history. I feel like if they were to go a little more deeper into the events, you know, the reality of it, rather than just spitting out the history and the events, you know, and just the facts.
Memorizing dates.
We could change the world like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the youth is where it's at, you know, and it's a problem that the youth are barely learning how to critical think in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
So
it's it's been for ages now.
Yeah. You know, that's it. Like I was talking to one of my coworkers before. He's like, yeah, that's what college is for. Critical thinking. I'm like, yeah, it's bad. It should be before that. You know, you should be learning this from a young age.
Well, see, something I got through perspective was that, you know, in, what was it, 6th grade, you know, I ended up getting arrested, and, you know, because of it, I couldn't go to that same school, so I had to go to a different school, and I went from, you know, inner city Denver West to, you know, North Glen, and honestly, you know, even just then, you know, it was different, you know, the lunches were different, you know, the classes were different, and, you know, definitely a lot more, you know, critical thinking, and, you know, it's just interesting, you know.
I feel that, though, because, even in Arvada, Like when I went to Arvada schools, there's definitely a lot more critical thinking in those schools too. You know, and it definitely has a lot to do with the location. It seems like you know, an environment on what they implement into schools. You know, like better education and curriculums and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's definitely not fair.
No, it's wild, man.
Yeah,
Truly.
yeah. For
You know,
real.
to see it and experience it, just be like, huh. You know, there's a difference. You know, it's
Yeah.
not the same. And I mean, yeah, you know, it makes you think.
Yeah, for real. You know, and you know, you don't want to be like that conspiracy guy, like, oh, there's an agenda behind this, but it's fucking like, how can you not look at it like this when it's like right here in front of your eyes?
Yeah.
You know, I've been seeing this my whole life. You know, the curriculums, the different curriculums, the better curriculums in white neighborhoods and suburban areas, and as opposed to freaking, you know, the
Yeah.
metro. You know,
It's real. Well, and would you say even like Inglewood was like that, you know, opposed to Arvada? Or was Inglewood different?
Inglewood, I would say it definitely wasn't as good as Arvada. Arvada was like Arvada West, pretty much. You know, they're in the fucking top division of sports and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're like the top. You know, so like Inglewood, they're like in the third division. You know, they're good, but they weren't like Arvada good. You know what I'm saying? They're like still, because Inglewood's kind of, it's kind of like, it's not ghetto, but you got freaking a whole bunch of whack jobs in Inglewood. I'll tell you that much. This is Colorado Inglewood, not California. You know, you got a whole bunch of fucking weird, fucking snitches, dope heads, and just fucking weirdos in Inglewood. That's what I know in Inglewood. You know,
Experience.
from my experience, exactly. But the school was cool. You know, the kids were. There was some cool, like there were some kids that were, you know, from real backgrounds. You know, like rather than, I mean, I actually have went through stuff in life. You know, rather than just having shit handed to them. You know, but in Arvada, there definitely wasn't that. You definitely go there, and every single kid there, they have it good. You know, that's the difference.
It's interesting.
You go to school like Sheridan though, it's a little rough. Sheridan's a little rough. You got a lot of fighting, a lot of gang activity, a lot of fucking drugs.
Yeah. It's interesting. What a world.
Like even at West, it's like that kind of, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like super bad, but West is a big school. You know, big schools are like that, especially like West, East.
Yeah.
You know, those main schools, they have a lot of activity. You know.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of moving parts.
Yeah, and it influences people in different ways.
Definitely.
It's crazy.
Shit.
I actually feel like there's a big shift though now. Life's different as opposed to when we were kids going
Definitely.
to school.
Yeah.
I feel like gangs aren't really a huge thing as much anymore. Like even a lot of the older cats, you know, they don't really be letting like younger generations really like get in a lot. You know, they really been, you know, trying to lay down guidance and stuff. It seems like, you know, at least from what I've been experiencing. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing a lot of change. You know, just in a lot of different people. You know, like yeah, there's still a lot of crazy shit that goes down, but I don't know. I keep seeing change. You know, and I just keep feeling good about life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And I mean, I think that's what we're trying to do here, you know? You know, create that change, you know, manifest it, you know, put it out there for all to see. And understand
Definitely.
that, you know, that's what life is. It's about growth. It's about, you know, seeing, you know, the error of old ways, you know, and that being okay, you know, because it's okay to get new information that, you know, if it contradicts the old information, you know, because that's what life is, you know, it's ever evolving. But yeah, man, I agree. That shit's great.
Life is a trip.
Hella. Well, I think we should wrap it here.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Hell yeah.
So stay tuned for next week. We got a lot more coming. More music, more podcast episodes, more interviews. Appreciate y'all and everyone for showing your love and support. Until next time.
Like, share, subscribe, tell your aunts, sisters, cousins, uncles, nephews, brother.
Fucking nephews, nieces.